Of course. Beautiful. Ain't nothing like these flood zones for real. Especially this time of year. Look at those heavenly clouds far in the horizon. Let me grab some pictures real quick. Beautiful. I'm looking. I'm at a different kind of urban creek out here today. It's a flood zone. I've been trying to figure things out for the longest time out here. I think this used to be an ancient lake a long time ago. Hey, look. Didn't think I was going to see anything like this out here. Piece of chert. Yeah, so far it's been a bunch of city stuff. Hubcaps, you know, bottles, tires, that kind of thing. Used to see what I got in the pocket. All the artistic things up in here. Adding those things to the stash. Gotta be careful though, I'm making a turn I don't want to make. Because there's houses that back up to the creek up here, the flood zone. And they can easily see us. Well, they could easily see us in the winter time, but why do you think I came out today? Because it's heavenly. Look at that. Makes you just want to lay down in it. Sun's coming out. I don't think I'll see anything ancient. You're going to say you just found a tiny piece of chert? I know. I'm talking about other things. Man, look at those layers in the flood zone. See, that's the thing about flood zones like this, a creek that runs through it. When it starts to flood and back up, that's all it does is just stop. That's exactly what happens. It just stops. And it backfills with water. It's only a rough current when the waters start to go down. It's like yin and yang out here. I mean, take that back. When it goes back up and back down, the only time it flows hard. And then every single time it overflows, it just adds to the stash, the layers of history out here. It just keeps growing higher and higher. You better believe I'm going slow up in here. That's one thing too I gotta make sure of. It's a flood zone, which means what? It's not gonna be easy getting out of here, and you can see why. The grass is up to the shins at the moment. It's gonna be up to the neck in the next month. Beautiful. Welcome to heaven. Man, I don't know how further I can go up in here. It's kind of dangerous. Imagine finding that fully intact 4,000 years from now. Ancient lake bottom. I don't know who created it though. I don't know if the large beavers did. 12,000 years ago? 17,000 years ago? Or if it was ancient man living around the lake before it drained. A lot of modern stuff. Wonder where it comes from out here. finally. About dang time. Now I can chill the rest of the day in this beautiful heaven. Experience what you're looking at. Don't want to let it go by too fast, you know. About dang time. Got my evidence right here. Exactly what I was looking for. Just one little piece. Just to let us know. What do I get myself into in these heavenly places? Like I told you many times before, the more heavenly it is, the more dangerous it can be. And I tell you all the time, I will not be doing this when the grass is tall. But when you force yourself into a certain situation, you gotta do it. Just do it. Nike style. It's gonna be like this the rest of the day. Ain't nothing like it. Beautiful. Gorgeous. We're getting into the higher elevations now. Kind of. See, it's still all modern stuff. I've already counted at least 300 cans out here. I don't need to be screwing myself out here. I mean, it's already like 4:30. You're going to say, man, what the heck are you doing? How far are you away from the parking lot? Never mind. I'm not going to mention anything like that. Thought I saw something weird. Come on, little guy, get out of my ear. I'm trying to be like a lizard out here, chameleon or something. Trying to look in all directions. Once you see the pine zones, you know you're getting into the hilly sections. Man, welcome to heaven. I totally forgot that it was the privet hedges that like to make these flowers this time of year. Heck, I had to open up the windows at the Da Vinci pad so I can get the aroma. Man, it's just modern stuff all through here, man. Where's the ancient stuff? Every time I touch something, it's a cushion or a bag that looks like a pot that has a design on it. There's a boiler. Should I toss it up in the zone or should I just leave it here? I don't know. Let's just leave it, man. I don't know how many things I tossed up in the zones up in here. Things I thought that were important. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at, but there's an exposed mound up here. It's right in the middle of everything over here. I don't know if I can go any further, man. I'm asking for some serious trouble up in here. It's already getting late. Look at camera. Another one. The Recorder of Heaven. Vintage, kind of. Definitely going to toss this thing up to be caught up in the layers of time out here. That is if the creek doesn't reroute itself over here on that side. Quite the discovery. Oh man. Now I'm starting to smell the honeysuckles. For real though. Yeah, it looks like a fresh mountain of dirt though. Like it was just done. But you can't get tractors in the flood zone. There's no way. There it is, right in the middle. I know you can't see it. I don't think anyone can see it. Dang, that's a high thing too. That thing's got to be at least 20 feet high. Weird. You're gonna say get on in there. How? I guess I'm gonna have to find a way. Man, this is the largest piece of driftwood I've ever found. What a beautiful piece. Reference picture. Yeah, that thing's solid. That means there's a whole tree underneath it. Well, part of a tree. Beautiful place. Unforgettable day. Yeah, I gotta be more careful. Once you start hearing doors closing, vehicles going slowly through here, and coyotes, that's the second one in 2 straight weekends. That was a coyote over there. Okay. Let me rethink the adventure for the rest of the day. That's what made that noise. They made a grunting noise out here. Well, you're in a place where no one ever goes, where anybody can get to, man. What do you expect? Looks like there's my exit. Dang, every time I do something, I'm always so unprepared, unprotected. Sorry for disturbing your habitat, dangerous puppy dog. I'm trying to think about something though. Oh, there's part of a grocery cart. It's got the little kid on it. No, it's a license plate. Another one. Not today, but you know, another one. Second, third straight weekend. Oh, that's old school for real. 1976. Gotta be careful, that coyote is probably behind us, about to pull a wrestling move on us out here. Jump on us from the back. Old school for real. 1976, all right. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is the second straight license plate I found in 2 straight weekends. That was 1976. About 75 miles apart. Nah, that doesn't have any kind of meaning. Maybe it does. My sister was born in 1976. Let's hope that's not an omen. For real. Alright, I was going to try to test the theory real quick. But there's no such thing as real quick out here, trust me on that. Well, I was thinking about this many years ago, about these little backup zones and stuff like this. These little temporary backup zones. I don't know if it's caused or created thousands of years ago, hundreds of years ago, or just recently. Guided by urban development, you know, the cities and all. But I have thought about this, and it makes a lot of sense, what I'm about to say. perfect place to find a nearly flawless, nearly intact if possible, a nearly intact Native American bull would be in a place like this. When the waters, if they start to get running fast, they immediately start to back up in the flood zone, and everything just slows down. No matter how hard it rains. The harder it rains, the higher the waters get in the zone up in here. And the waters don't run real hard. So basically, it's hard to move things around. So I was just trying to think about that. Seeing if I could find something. Just a theory. What do I get myself into? Now I'm telling you, it's times like this that always make me feel that it's a different kind of energy that's trying to get me to go further. I mean, I'm half scared. I am, seriously. Every step I take, I get more nervous. What the heck is it? What is that thing over there? Is that part of the bed? Some kind of large rocking chair? I think that's the bottom of like a porch chair, like an old school one. Well, it's got modern screws on it. I mean, you see what I mean? Like through here, man. We just saw the coyote. And I'm getting further and further into this thing. And it's getting later and later. And I got out here early. Man, look at that. Just my curious mind. It's like I don't want to stop until I get to the beginning of everything. But where is the beginning? Could be 13 miles up the creek. Old school for real. Well, say hello to your first 112-year-old pine tree right here. Thank you for living. Thank you for thriving out here. Yeah, we're starting to get behind people's houses, man. This sucks for real. But of course, why would it be? Why wouldn't it be the largest gravel bars out here? Why? Why wouldn't it be? I mean, what the heck is that thing? Oh, that's old school for real. Not worth recovering though. It's a metal pot from like the 20s or the 30s. Yeah, it's destroyed. Not good. You're gonna say fix it up and sell it at Cracker Barrel, the next one that's opening up. Donate that thing. They'll throw it on the wall. Throw it on the shelf. Next to the 1890s picture of someone's great-great-great-great-grandma wearing the bonnet. At least I'm in a safety zone though. Means I can just jump right on out of here. I think, I don't know. Man, it'd be nice to find that ancient blade sitting up in here somewhere. I always make these bad decisions. I mean, I know I got out early, but it took forever to find where I was going. And then I get to this spot with all the fancy gravel bars that should have everything. The heck is that thing? Oh, it's a shattered brick. I thought it was petrified wood. You think everything's petrified wood. Yeah, but don't crap your draws when you see it, though. I found it next to the water behind us. And I started getting excited when I saw that design on it. Looked like corn cob design on it. That's one heck of a short. But all it is pipe covering. That insulation that they put around drain pipes. Now you can see why I crap my draws. Alright, this is my cue. Time to get my butt out of here. There's a giant log jam right here. We're not going to be able to get up in there. It's either someone's backyard or into the grass that's up to the waist. To try to go any further. But thank you, Lord. Oh, my bad, little ducks. I'm sorry. The heck do I get myself into cutting through heavenly places? And who the heck was that screaming? That's not fair. Some of the time I wish that they knew I was out here. You're gonna say, hey man, you're gonna have to do a tick check for real within the next couple days. See you later. The closer I get to the water, the deeper the grass gets. Shame on me, my bad, little ones. I'm just trying to get out here safely. If this was Alabama, South Alabama, or Florida, this would have been where an alligator would have been sitting. Man, I'm a dummy for real. Like they said in one of my videos, life grows fast out here. This is not... Oh dang, what the heck am I getting myself into now? Oh dang, it's like there's no way out. Man, it's gonna take forever to get back. It's like I'm always doing a Rambo up in places like this, man. Dang, someone's in their backyard nailing on something. And something doesn't smell right out here. You're gonna say it's me. Whatever's out here is not alive. something smells rank out here. Hope you like my little Rambo videos. Platoon. Whoops, I just tried to wash off my feet and I went down deep. That rhymed. Oh, I see what they are. It's a raccoon over there. Poor guy. Man, people won't think I'm crazy if they see my pants like this. We're a little bit too close for comfort, man. I gotta figure out a different plan. Perfect. I was trying to get to this little pool over here so I can wash my feet, my legs and stuff off my pants. Until I noticed something. You already know what's up. Everywhere you go. At least I didn't walk in front of that one. Imagine if they had a more Da Vinci style trail cam. That it was had a sound sensor on it. Where the second it heard a sound close by, it would have a swivel lens on it. I gotta keep my eyes peeled, man. I knew there was gonna be something like that out here. See, these days it doesn't matter how deep you go into heaven. Someone is always watching. Or something is always watching. You know exactly how I feel about that, man. When you get caught on a trail cam, it's almost like you get caught shoplifting. You know, I don't shoplift. You guys stupid. I'm Honest Abe. Oh, here's the spot, man. All right. They got a $300 trail cam right there. Wonder if there's more. You're gonna say there's bound to be more. Yeah, but think about it. It's like once you get caught, you know, you look right at it and you don't know what's there till the last second. You're like walking right in front of it. And they get your full body, your full face, whatever. And you kind of like walk off like real slowly, nonchalantly, acting like you never noticed it. You know, like the little kid, the baby who took a crap in their pants and don't want the parents to know that they took a crap in their pants. It's kind of like the same thing. You act the same as they do. Now this has turned into an adventure of me trying to spot trail cams. They're everywhere. No, I mean, you know what I mean by that. Trail cams are everywhere these days. I don't know how many trail cams I've been captured on before. Man, that's beautiful. Look at that. Everything is beautiful to me. Man, it's taking me a hot minute. I mean, it's not hot minute, short minute. It's taken me a long time to get this far, man. Oh, crap. The more we go up in here, the closer we get to people's backyards, man. Let's hope Uncle Frank isn't back there working on his lawnmower for Aunt Judy. Welcome to suburbia. Urban suburbia. Hold up, wait a minute. I gotta make time for something. Man, I wish I could have a lawn chair and just chill out here. You're gonna say hop in one of those heaven perches. Make sure there's no trail cams watching. They might think we're crazy. There's nothing like being a child in heaven. Oh, heck yeah. All right, that's enough. Sorry for kicking the grass. About dang time. Man, it's like native times up in here. Been trying so desperately to find a pool of water so I can wash my pants off. Because it look like I diarrhea in my pants at least 10 times already. We can't afford to have people looking at us if they happen to see us. And I finally made it down to where I can wash the pants off. What a mess. Perfect. Beautiful. If I came out here much earlier, I would have been sitting right down here for like an hour just chilling. Thank you, Lord, for helping us find this spot. Got the pants cleaned off. But I'll tell you something, though. There ain't nothing like crapping in your drawers when you find something incredible or have an incredible day out in heavenly places. Maybe that's why they got it so muddy, to resemble me crapping on my drawers. Running down the leg. Because we found heaven.